Today, in Minecraft, we will spend 100 days in hardcore mode as a shapeshifter. We have to slay and become every single mob in the game and also unlock some bonus mobs along the way. So basically, our three main goals are to simply survive 100 days, to kill every single mob in the game, and of course, defeat the Ender Dragon. So guys, sit back, relax, smash a like rating, and get ready to see if we can shapeshift into every single mob in Minecraft. And here we go again. It is time for another 100 days, this time as a shapeshifter. Oh man, this is gonna be good. Okay, it was day one, we were into a brand new world, and of course I had to do the thing that we always do. Punch a tree! It's imperative, people, you've gotta punch a tree at the start of a 100 days video. It just has to happen. Anyway, I got my little wood situation sorted so I could make myself some tools. That's what I did, and then I saw this guy, the first victim. I unlocked the identity of a pig, and then became a pig. My first shapeshift. I was now this guy, a little piggy. Yeah, that was my pig impression. But anyway, there you go. My second dude was a little ducky. Yeah, so now I was a duck. That was number 2. This was going pretty well. And you guys, I know you're thinking, wait, that duck is not in vanilla Minecraft. That I don't know what that bird's called. It's just a bird. He's not in vanilla Minecraft. I did add a couple of mods, so I mean, this is gonna be pretty fun. Anyway, we were up to count number 4. I just got myself a cow. I'm a cow, people. Yep, this cow is now mining. Oh yeah, and I did add a little bit of a vein mining mod, because I mean, I hate mining and I just wanted to make it easier. It makes it way better, you guys will see. Anyway, the cow then cooked up some food and then ate it. Yep, that's a cow eating some beef. Okay, he's a cannibal. That's a bit dark. Anyway, this cow upgraded its tools and started traversing the plains until he came to a river. I saw a salmon, I killed it, I then became the salmon. This shape-shifting is absolutely epic. This was number 5, and I was swimming through this river super fast. Well, then I realized I only have 2 hearts, and in hardcore mode, that is super scary and super dangerous. I did want to shapeshift into a squid though, so that's what I did, and I went up the river a little bit more. Not before long, I realized I was a fish out of water, so I decided to change back into my normal self. This was pretty cool, and I did see a building just up ahead. Before I got to it, I killed a couple of sheep and became a little sheep. That's number 7. This is going pretty well. I came across this place, a lonely farm. Gotta be honest, I really liked the look of it, and yeah, pretty much instantaneously I decided that this place was going to be my home. So I made some home improvements, put down a bed, and got ready to go to sleep as a pig. But it wouldn't let me, because there was a spider outside. Never fear, I can kill the spider, and then become the spider. That was shapeshift number 8, and we were only finishing day 1. This is super epic. I mean, I can climb walls as a spider. This is so cool. Alright, so here we go. It was day 2, and I decided to set myself a little waypoint. This was going to be called Home 1. As you can see, I've got a map, and there was a village close by, so I headed towards it. Well, then I saw this guy, a little goose. I decided to kill him, and then become the goose. But Mother Goose was not happy. I got attacked straight away, and check it out, this guy only has 4 hearts. I was nearly dead. Out of nowhere, he attacked me again. I was down to 2.5 hearts, but thankfully, I was able to kill the Mother Goose. Oh my days, that was insane. I almost died already. Anyway, I then got a lot of iron, killed myself a zombie, and then became the zombie. That was count number 10. I was shape-shifting into absolutely everything. Well, then I went up and then realized, yep, I'm a zombie. I am now on fire. Again, I was down to 2.5 hearts. Are you kidding me? 1.5 hearts. I was almost dead. This was becoming way more dangerous than I thought it would ever be. Anyway, I then saw a horse and became a horse. Yep, that was my horse impression. Anyway, I went around, eventually found the village, and decided I needed to get organized. So I went ahead, put down a couple of furnaces, and got smelting all of my iron because I wanted to make some new armor. I stole this guy's bed and then decided, yeah, I was just gonna take his life. I'm gonna start feeling a little bit mean, but I was now a villager. that was count number 12. Huh. That's my villager impression. Anyway, I had vein mining on all of my tools, which was pretty cool, and I destroyed this house, but decided I would rebuild it because I felt bad for the guy that I killed. Yeah, this was a bit of a dark video. Anyway, I got myself a full set of iron armor and made myself a full set of iron tools, so things were going pretty well considering it was only day 2. Anyway, I went and met some of the villagers and told them I was sorry for killing their friend. Alright, so day 2 kind of rolled into day 3 and we ran out of time pretty quickly, but I did see that there were some buildings close by, so I wanted to go take a look. I did find a ruined portal and some kind of armor and gold stuff and whatever. It wasn't really that interesting. I headed towards the buildings and found this place, a veteran's retirement. Not sure what it was. I tried to kill myself a creeper. It didn't go to plan. He exploded. I did not unlock his identity, which was a bit lame. I found some experience, went upstairs, it was dark, and went to bed. What a boring day. Okay, so day 3 may have been a little bit boring, but day 4 was most certainly not. We started off by killing this defenseless little wolf, and we became him. That was shapeshift number 13. I like this guy. We stumbled across where the tradesmen go. Wasn't really sure what this place was, some sort of a kind of trading area. Maybe a market, RoPo. Yeah, it was probably a market. Anyway, as the wolf, I was able to sneak in and steal all of these things. I then came across a bee, killed the bee, that was number 14, and realized that I could now fly. Let's go! It was day 4 in my Minecraft world and I was able to fly. This little bee only had 5 hearts, but he could get around super fast. I found this little farm building, looted it up, and then just flew around, marveling at how beautiful and epic I look. I love this little bee. He's my new favorite guy. Yep, definitely my favorite. Okay, so 100-day videos are super hard, they take a long time, and sometimes I get a little bit frustrated making them. It wasn't happening this time. I was having so much fun! This bee just killed a cat and then I became the cat. Look at me. Meow! I'm a little cat. Look at his little cat paw! Oh dude, this was so funny and I was absolutely loving it. I was the cat, I snuck in on this little villager guy and decided I wanted to scare him, so I became a spider. I can't do a spider impression. Anyway, I woke him up, stole his bed, and that was day 5. Okay, so it goes without saying that I was having a good time. I decided to start traveling some more because I did notice that there was some sort of a floating building close by. I had no idea what this thing was, but I became a bee so I could get to it super easily. When I got to the top, I got some sort of an advancement. A distant memory in the sky. Okay, no idea what's going on, but I decided to go in and take a look. Straight away, I found myself a lot of gold ore, iron ore, and an emerald, which was nice. But I heard a lot of mobs, and I mean a lot. This place absolutely terrified me, it scared me loads, and I don't think I was ready to go down there because I could hear so much noise, which was so scary. I decided to wait a little bit, I headed back down, and decided to become a cod. Yep, I'm now a little fishy again. But again, I had 2 hearts, so I didn't spend long as this little cod. I then became a zombie, because I was thinking, if I portray myself as a zombie, they won't think that I'm like a bad guy. I'm one of them. And it worked. I got in and was able to break all of the spawners down here and go down to what was a terrifying gang of zombie villagers. It was insane. They all had enchanted armor and they were all super scary. But I did shapeshift one more time to a skeleton. That was number 17, and I decided to take out every single one of these zombie villagers. It took me forever because they were super strong with all their enchanted armor. But they're dead now. I win. Nah. Alright, so on to the next couple of days. I started off by making myself a bow for more protection and firepower. It was time for shapeshift number 18. I was now a zombie villager. That didn't last too long though because I wanted to go exploring, and becoming a bee is awesome for that. I really love this guy. Anyway, a bee ended up killing a woolly mammoth. Super sad. Especially because there was a little kid involved and I had to become his dad, but I was such a good parent and such a good dad that he grew up pretty much straight away, so I didn't feel as bad anymore. I went traveling for the next day and ended up finding a gigantic, and I mean like the biggest I've ever seen, a rune portal, I got some gold and a golden apple, which was nice. Not before long, I found a moose. Again, now this little baby moose had no dad, so I had to become his dad. Yeah, I shapeshifted again, became this gigantic moose, and was a father to this young foal. Is that what you call a baby moose? Probably not. Anyway, the end of that 2 days came with this place. I didn't know what it was, but it gave me lots of iron, so I was happy with that, and it also gave me a little bedroom for the night. Honestly, those first 9 days were so much fun, and day 10 did not disappoint. I woke up to rats. Now, usually that would be a bad thing, but I knew by killing these little fellas meant that I could become a little Minecraft rat. Ah, gross. Shapeshift number 21, and I was running around as a little gross rat. I mean, look at this dude. I was scaring villagers and everything. This dude was absolutely terrified. I loved it. It was a great way of getting in, stealing all their stuff. Anyway, I then decided to trade with this weaponsmith to see if he would unlock any cool trades. He didn't. He didn't at all. 34 emeralds for a bell. No thank you, sir. Anyway, I went back outside and saw that there was an iron golem out here, so what better time to kill one and become one. Shapeshift 22, I was now an epically strong iron golem. I decided to make myself a lovely little pickaxe, a diamond pickaxe, and go mining for a few days. Man, having Vein Miner was so much fun. I took out 41 pieces of obsidian in one strike. Oh, you gotta love it. Anyway, I did go mining for a couple of days and managed to get myself a lot of diamonds. This is the part of Minecraft that is a little bit boring, but it has to be done. So that's what I did, went in, found myself lots and lots of lovely diamonds, mined them up, put them in my inventory, and decided that I was an epic Minecrafter. I mined so much I broke a pickaxe. I mean, come on now, that's a good little mining experience. But anyway, as you can see, I did get a lot of stuff. I had blocks of iron, blocks of gold, blocks of diamonds, and I did manage to kill an enderman. I was now an enderman. I mean, his eyes were glowing, I was looking super cool, I liked it. I headed back up to scare some villagers, I did that, and then I went to bed. So we woke up on day 15, and surprisingly we were not dead. I don't know how I've survived this long. Anyway, we made a full set of diamond armor. We were really Minecrafting now, people. Super awesome. I made myself an anvil because I had a lot of iron as well, but then realized I was very far away from home and I needed to get back there to get organized. So that's what I did. I traveled back home, set up the house, and it was starting to look kind of nice. I was happy. Things were going well. Of course they were going well. We unlocked over 20 different mobs, and I mean, we were probably almost done. We weren't. Anyway, I turned myself into a rat because it's funny. Oh, I'm a rat. Okay, no more rat talk. It was time to get down to serious business. So I changed into my little favorite mob, the bee, and headed on out on an exploration tour. It wasn't before long that I found this. It was a pirate ship. It was basically ran by strays. So I killed one and turned into one. This was shapeshift number 24, and it worked out amazingly. I was able to get onto this pirate ship full of mobs totally undetected. I went in, I took out all the spawners, and got every single piece of loot that I needed. I got books. It was insane. Books. I was now going to be able to make myself an enchantment table. Anyway, there was a little bit of a pirate story happening there. Basically, zombies came and took over the pirates. Now they're all dead, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. I was more interested in all of this delicious loot. I got infinity for my bow. Oh, what an epic upgrade. I did not have to worry about arrows ever again. I got to looting this place up and then realized there were lower decks. They were full of mobs. I mean, a lot of different mobs. I was able to take them out and go down into the deep depths of this ship. I mean, it was insane. There was loot everywhere. Blocks of emeralds, blocks of diamond, blocks of iron. Absolutely everything you could want and need. It was insane. We got a lot of different shapeshifters going here. I mean, this was number 25, a silverfish. Super awesome. Just sneaking around. They had no idea it was me, taking all of their loot. It was absolutely perfect. I love this. It was so good. I snuck away undetected, headed back home with all of my loot, and got to work making some improvements in this little house. I wanted to make a little enchantment area, so that's what I did. And I also made myself an enchanting table. This was an epic few days, and I was really feeling good about myself right now. Oh yeah. So over the next week, we got a lot done. It was super epic. We started off by enchanting all of our gear. All of my armor, my sword, absolutely everything. This was going super well. I wasn't even that far into my adventure. I had an epic enchanted bow, an epic enchanted sword. I even had a trident. Yeah, I didn't know if I needed that thing, but I was looking super cool, fully enchanted and ready to go to the Nether. Ooh. So I made myself a big nether portal because I had all the obsidian that I could ever need. Made myself some diamond tools because, yeah, I totally forgot that I was still using the iron ones, and I went into the Nether. This was going to be absolutely epic. Usually when I go to the Nether, I am super scared, but not this time. I was feeling confident. I was feeling like an absolutely boss this. Especially because I had a map. I set myself a little waystone, realized that I was close to a bastion, and that I was close to a fortress also. Epic moves. So I got myself a little strider straight off the bat, so I was able to walk across the lava. Super cool. Then I killed myself a piglin. This was count number 27. I was now immune to fire, which was pretty sweet. I then took on this hoglin, but his buddy came, and yeah, this is the first time I got scared down here because I realized I had less hearts than normal. I ended up getting some, what are they called again? Zombie pigs? Yeah, zombie pigs. I killed some of those and went into the fortress. I went around this place, picked up everything that I needed, and picked up one of the best and most epic kills that I had done so far. I got the blaze. I could now turn myself into a blaze, shapeshift number 29. I could fly. I was immune to fire. It was absolutely awesome. Oh yeah, and I took out a wither skeleton there. That was number 30. I just wanted to check that I was immune to fire, so I sat in that fire for a bit. And then in fact, I did kill a hoglin. It was all going to plan. It was all epic. You guys are expecting a big butt there, but no, there's no butt. It just kept on being epic. I went ahead, found this old bastion, and went in, and yeah, got myself some nice things. Got some netherite scrap, and every other piece of equipment that I needed and wanted. I got lots of gold, killed myself one of those magma cubes, and just kept on looting. I got so much stuff, it was epic. Enchanted armor, more weapons. I mean, yes, I was having so much fun. I even managed to kill myself a piglin brute. That guy went down hard and gave me some more nice loot. I got some more gold, some more obsidian, some more netherite scrap, and some more enchanting books. Yeah, that one was pretty poop. Soul speed. I don't think I took it. Anyway, I kept on going, killing some more of the mobs that were down in the Nether. That time, I got myself a ghast. And yes, I am now a gigantic ghast. Pretty epic. So the exploration just kept on going. I found more and more stuff, which was so awesome. I was pretty sure that I got all of the normal mobs that were needed to be got down here in the Nether, so I decided to head back home. That was a tough couple of days, but super, super rewarding. I needed this bed. Alright, so it was day 25, 1/4 of the way through our 100 days. I made some golden apples and shapeshifted into mob number 5, the wither skeleton. Ooh, freaky. Anyway, I had a plan in my head, so I got to it. Made myself a little farm with some sheep and more importantly, some cows, because I needed that delicious, delicious milk. Got milk? Yes, I do got milk. Anyway, I spotted a little ocean temple that I wanted to go to, so that was the new plan. I needed the milk to get rid of the thing that they do to you. On the way there, I met this chick. Oh yeah! Okay, no, let's not do that. Anyway, I got number 36. That was a llama. I'm now a llama. For no reason. Yeah, okay, there's no need for that. Anyway, I then found another one of these floating castle things. I dressed up as a little scary mob, went in here and stole absolutely everything. Got myself like a lot of diamonds. It was nice, and I got myself a little notch apple, which was pretty cool too. A lot of the mobs did fall down and they didn't die, just showing me how strong these guys were. So I spent a bit of time killing them and collecting all that delicious XP. Worth it. I then found this place, Food and Hospitality. It was super boring, but I stole a little brewing stand, so okay, whatever. And then I got to number 37. This guy, a drown. Drowns are pretty freaky, but not as freaky as guardians. I mean, they hit me with their silly effects straight away and I had to drink the milk. But I got in there nonetheless and killed one of them, and became one of them, and almost died. Check this out. One heart. I have no idea how I survived, but I did. I was a guardian, but I wanted to get in there and get the Elder Guardian. That was the new goal. So I got to it. I got all the way back home, got myself some more milk, because it was super important if I was going to be able to get in and get the Elder Guardian. I ended up getting back to this temple as the normal guardian, but again the Elder put that effect on me. Super annoying. But I did manage to get inside, neck some milk, and that way I was able to use my vein mining to just burst through the walls and find what I needed, which was an abundance of gold and of course this big Elder dude. I poked his eye out, killed him, and got my shapeshift number 39. I eventually got out of that place and did actually shapeshift into him. I mean, what is he? Some sort of blob of cube fish dude? I don't know, I didn't last long as that guy. There was a pirate ship right beside me, so what do you think I did? I got in there and started looting absolutely everything. These things are insane. There is so much loot, it is absolutely epic. I went from a silverfish back into a zombie. These guys were never going to attack me. It was epic. I also got myself a little magma cube, and yeah, just kept on looting. I mean, there's so much stuff. Super epic, super awesome. I then went AFK for a while because I had a plan to get another mob. The Phantom. Oh yeah, and eventually it started raining. I was awake for long enough and these guys did arrive. I killed them and got to shapeshifting into number 41, which was awesome. I was going to use the Phantom a lot over the next few days because it was super epic. It can fly, breathe underwater, do a lot of awesome things. I managed to find this treasure chest. I was struggling with that and got some more loot. So day 31 was here and I flew around as the Phantom. This guy was pretty sick and I was absolutely loving him. I found some new biomes but no new mobs unfortunately. I headed back home to get organized. I made myself some potions because I now had the brewing stand and a lot of the materials I needed to make good potions. I now saw that I had 41 different mobs that I could shapeshift into, including this guy. A big disgusting pig. Anyway, I made the potions and that was the day. So yeah, that was a chill day, but the next week, well, it was pretty eventful. I had to get through a lot of different tasks cause I wanted to see if I could get all the mobs. Anyway, I spent a little bit of time getting my nether portal looking pretty cool, and I've got to admit, it does look pretty cool. Looking back at this now, I realized that lighting fires while I was a bee was probably not a good idea, but I finished this thing off and I was happy with how it looked. It was now time to use it. I got into the nether and decided to start trading with all of these little piggies. I became a brute just so they wouldn't attack me and I got to it. Basically, I wanted to get as many ender pearls as I could so I could get to the end soon. But I did pick up a couple of things along the way. A gilded blackstone shard. Okay, so that was something to do with one of the mods that I added. Anyway, I got myself some Eyes of Ender and my first piece of netherite. I then started enchanting some tools, basically just to get better ones. I then got a lot of the blackstone from the different bastions that I'd found around the area because I wanted to make myself, well, this thing. It was kind of a platform pedestal thing. It was used to summon one of the mobs that I had to kill. This thing was looking pretty good, but then I realized I actually had to chisel a few of the bits and yeah, put them in here like this. Now, I've got to be honest, this took me a long time, but this altar was going to be worth it. It was going to summon in a blackstone golem. So I needed more of those little chisel bits. I went back to the nether. It took me days upon days and gold upon gold, but I eventually got all the pieces that I needed. I also turned my sword into a netherite sword because I knew this battle coming up was going to be epic and I was going to need it. So I went over and tested the first piece. It went in and it was time. Oh my days, I had all 4 pieces, but I wasn't quite ready to battle just yet. So we got on to day 40 and I had to get prepared for this epic battle. I got some of my potions out because I wanted to have everything applied just in case this dude was going to be a beast. It was a Blackstone Golem after all, and it was going to be super strong, but I felt I was ready after knocking back a golden apple and some potions. I put in the little gilded shards and waited. It was about to happen. He was about to be summoned. No, he wasn't. I built this in the overworld. I was supposed to build it in the nether. Oh. Yeah, okay. That was a big mistake, but hey, what you gonna do but live in his shoe? It meant I had to go back to the nether once more, but it was okay, because there were a lot of new mobs in here that I didn't know about, so I had to kill. That was number 43. He was a reaper, and he actually almost killed me. That guy was pretty crazy. He was riding a horse that was a skeleton and had creepy eyes. He was number 44. He was called a nightmare. Those two guys were absolutely sick, and I was glad I was able to get them. Another shapeshift. Another victory for RoPo. Okay, I'm trying to be positive here because I made such a mess of this, but it took me a good couple of days to go ahead and transport all of this and rebuild it in the nether, but I did it, and I gotta be honest, it looks pretty cool. So I got to setting down the Blackstone shards onto the altar, and then this happened. It started to generate the Blackstone Golem. Ooh, look at this dude! He is absolutely ferocious. I was morphed into a blaze, so he did not attack me straight away, but I landed the first couple of blows. My little area did not contain this dude. He was absolutely huge, and it was a bit of an epic battle. I mean, he changed color. He started tossing things at me. I went blind. It was crazy. I had poison. He really was an epic boss, but eventually I got him. That was number 5. When he did die, he dropped these little dudes. Extra little minions, Blackstone crazy golem minion dudes, and I had to kill them as well, but that was number 46. I was morphing into absolutely everything, and it was epic. I mean, look at the size of that guy. On to the next dude. This was a beast piglin. He's pretty much the boss of all piglins, super ugly, but a nice little shapeshift coming up right now. Number 47. This dude's tusks coming out of his face, he was super gross, but an epic kill all the same. Anyway, on to the next dude. This was a Blaze Guardian. Basically a beefed up Blaze, but I was able to kill him pretty easily because I was a Blaze myself and he didn't really attack me, so that was another shapeshift. We really were getting some dudes now. Anyway, I went ahead and got my Return to Sender challenge because I absolutely love getting that. I don't know what it is, it's definitely my favorite. Anyway, on to trying to collect Wither Skeletons, and I did get 1. It took me ages to get the 3, but in the meantime, I was killing these little puppet dudes. Crazy. The Necromancer, this girl, she spawned them in. It was a whole big weird thing, but I morphed into both of them, and yeah, all good. Anyway, I did find some more bastions with more ancient debris and more gold and more debris and more everything, and it was pretty good. I said debris twice there, but what are you gonna do? Alright, I got back home, made myself some netherite ingots so I could go ahead and upgrade my armor. My chestplate wasn't great, so I went ahead and made a new one, but before I did, I ended up putting all of the Wither Skeleton and Soul Sand up in this frame, letting me know that I have to go ahead and defeat the Wither boss soon. Anyway, I did in fact make that chestplate and then turn it into a netherite chestplate. I also turned a helmet into a netherite chestplate and some of my leggings. I was now starting to look like a proper Minecrafter, people. It was going good. I mean, look at me right now. Look at this. I'm upgrading my leggings, turning them to netherite. I mean, dude, I am absolutely bossing this. We have unlocked almost 50 mobs, and we are super equipped to get some more. So yeah, now that I was super equipped, as I said, I decided to get some more cool things. I used the Blackstone heart that I got from that golem to make this. It is the Blackstone's arm. Yeah, it shot Blackstone and I was able to kill things with it, but it looked kind of weird. I didn't really use it that much. Anyway, more preparation went ahead, and then eventually I decided to go and find myself an Illager's Tower. pillagers or illagers? I think it's pillagers. I can't remember. Okay, I've got to be honest here, people. I've had a Minecraft channel since 2015. That's a long time. I played a lot of Minecraft in my time, but I genuinely have never completed a full raid. So, it was time, because I needed to unlock all of these fools. I got the bad omen, I went into a village, and the raid began. I was not prepared for how long this was going to take me. Like, what is it, 7 waves or something? It was absolutely insane. I started off at nighttime, which was my first mistake, but I turned into a blaze and I used my little fire shots to get these guys down low in health so I could finish them with the netherite sword. Wave after wave, I had to try and defeat these dudes, almost dying about 10 times. It was insane. So yes, 2,000 years later, well, it felt like that, I actually did it. I had completed the full raid and I had unlocked so many different mobs. I mean, this guy, the evoker. This guy, a pillager. What else was there? Oh yeah, this guy. What was he, a Ravenger? What's this dude? A void? I can't remember all these guys' names. All I know is that I killed them all! And I was victorious. Oh yeah, look at this little dude. An orc or something. Anyway, there you have it. We were unlocking so many mobs. It was epic. I got so many totems of undying that I put them on the wall to kind of flex, and then honestly, I just totally forgot about them then. Whoops. Anyway, we still had a lot of mobs to get. I mean, we are doing pretty well. We're getting far into it. We've unlocked so many mobs, but it was time for the ultimate mob. We were going to go to the end and try and slay the Ender Dragon. Woohoo! The end game is here, even though we're not near the end. Anyway, gotta be honest, it was absolutely miles away, but I did end up finding the stronghold. So I got in, and after a serious struggle, I mean, I just couldn't find this thing. It was insane. I eventually, of course, did find it. I had to make myself a new Eye of Ender, but we now had enough to unlock and open this portal. It was getting real, people. We were about to go in and take on the most fearsome mob in the game. But guess what? It was actually pretty easy because I could morph into anything I wanted. Just as a precaution, I hit up some of my potions, got my weapons ready, and headed on in. I mean, it wasn't just me against the Ender Dragon. It was all sorts of things. The first thing that I turned into was the Phantom, because obviously the Phantom can fly. And it made taking out all of the end crystals super easy. Okay, yes, I did miss the first shot, but I mean, I'm only getting warmed up, you know what I'm saying, people? But anyway, I then flew around taking out all of the end crystals with ease, and the Ender Dragon was not happy, to say the least. Anyway, I did flick around, mess with a few different options. I turned into a blaze, start shooting fire charges at this guy, but it didn't really do anything. I was in no rush, I was having fun. I then turned into an Enderman, but he didn't like that. He tossed me away straight away, and then I went back to the Phantom. Started taking some shots at this dude with the bow and arrow because he just would not come down to the ground. He was so annoying. This actually took genuinely a couple of Minecraft days. It was crazy. It took me way too long. It was insane. But eventually I did get him. Boom. It's done. I was victorious. I landed the last strike with a beautiful bow shot, and this dude was dead. And he rained down, of course, all that delicious XP. So I turned back into myself to collect it all up, and then I looked straight into an Enderman's eyes. He almost killed me, down to 3 hearts, but of course, I was able to win that battle too. Anyway, I got my prize, victorious. I collected the lovely little dragon egg. There it was, glowing purple, looking absolutely epic, and I unlocked a new achievement. Gotta be honest, I was super happy at this stage. I mean, I was only on like days, I don't know, 65, 70 or something like that, and I had just killed the Ender Dragon. I was able to shapeshift and morph into this dude. It was number 59. I was actually now the Ender Dragon. How epic is this, dude? My wingspan is absolutely outrageous. I went straight in to try and find myself an end city, and it took a while. I mean, I had to explore so much. If I wasn't able to fly and I had to do this on foot, it would have been outrageous. Oh yeah, and then I almost died because I shapeshifted back into myself and then realized I wasn't able to fly. I had to turn into a bee at the last second. It was insane. Anyway, shapeshift number 60 was a shulker box. I absolutely thought this was hilarious. I'm literally just sliding around as a little box collecting up all of this loot. Like, let's be honest. Look at the shulker. I mean, look inside his butt. He's actually super cute, man. Look at the little shulker. All right, but like I said, it was taking ages, and I could not find a floating ship anywhere. It was crazy. I mean, look how much of this area that I had traversed. It was insane. Can you imagine trying to do that on foot? It just wouldn't have been possible. But after a couple of days, I actually did find a ship, so happy days. I went in, I was an Enderman, so I had to kind of dig my way in, because I mean, Endermen are super tall. You don't think about it. I actually feel sorry for tall people now. I'm super short IRL, but tall people, they have to duck getting in places. I mean, that's a terrible thing. All right, I got a nice pickaxe, I got some other nice things, and I basically just spent some time looting up all of this stuff. And of course, getting the all-important elytra wings. Not that I needed them, because I could just shapeshift into something else and fly anyway, but I mean, it's Minecraft, you gotta get them. I then finished off by getting the Ender Dragon head, because I mean, this is just a display case trophy piece. You've gotta get it. Oh yeah, and then I killed an Endermite. Totally forgot about these dudes, until just one creeped up on me. That was shapeshift number 61. I mean, how many more mobs is there? The answer to that question is lots. Anyway, I got to work finding some more. When I put my Ender Dragon head up, I realized I totally forgot about the Wither. So it was time to go ahead and see if I could defeat yet another boss. I made myself an end crystal, and at the time, I literally had no idea why I did it, but I put it down and it looks cool. It's like some sort of epic decoration in my house, so I decided to show you guys that. Anyway, this is usually what I do when I go and fight a Wither. I go back to the end and I dig out a cool little cave system because it makes it a lot safer. When you can contain this Wither, it is a lot easier to kill this dude. And he's pretty hard to kill, so I wanted to take every precaution possible. Anyway, I spawned him in and got ready for the epic battle. Hit him straight away with a couple of bow shots and started to get him down. Remember, I do have a netherite sword, so when I was able to get in nice and close to this guy, I was doing a lot of damage. Swipe after swipe, this dude was getting weaker and weaker, and I was alright. I mean, yes, he did get me with his effect. I had to pop a couple of golden apples here and there, but I was gonna win this fight either way, and that's what I did. Kept on striking down on this dude and eventually went in and dealt the final blow. He was done, son. I had killed the Ender Dragon, unlocked another morph, and obviously got myself the Nether Star. I was now the Ender Boss. Nope, that's not what he's called. The Wither Boss, there you go. And yeah, that was pretty sick. I could use his move. I then made this pedestal thing. It's part of the Adventures Z mod that I used, and when I was looking it up, it actually spawned this thing. You put down the Ender Dragon egg on this pedestal and it spawns the Eye. It's basically a gigantic Eye of Ender, and it floats and tries to kill you, and it's like ridiculously powerful. I don't get it, but it's a new mob and I had to kill it so I could become it. Now when I say this took me a while, guys, it took me forever. This thing just kept floating up as high as it could go. It was crazy. It literally took me about an hour to kill this thing. Like, seriously, I was about to give up, but I kept on going for the sake of the video. An hour. Like, seriously, it took me an hour to kill this guy. But eventually, of course, I did. I killed him, and I got to become him. But he also spawned this. It was a pedestal with the Ender Dragon egg on it, and I got fame. Now, I didn't read about this too much, and I realized I should have left the Ender Dragon egg there. If I did, it would have hatched, but okay, people make mistakes. I made one there. Anyway, I turned into the Eye, and it was another mob unlocked. I then jumped through the portal and finished Minecraft. Oh yeah, we did it with time to spare. I went back home, put down the Ender Dragon egg that I definitely should have left there to hatch, and I also got this reward. It was pretty much like an everlasting Eye of Ender. Pretty epic. So I was super happy with how the last couple of days and weeks went. I then got the nether star, turned it into a beacon, and then got all of my deliciously lovely blocks and put them down to make myself a beacon. I mean, I actually thought I had more than I did, but I was able to make some form of a beacon. I mean, I turned this thing on, it looked pretty cool. I was proper Minecrafting right now, people. I was doing well. I mean, we've unlocked over 60 mobs, and our little base here is looking absolutely epic. I feared nothing or no one. Things were going well, but there was still more mobs to get. Yes, there were. And it was time to go get them. Alright, I had pretty much done everything I wanted to do so far. I killed all of the bosses in the game. I pretty much finished the game, but I haven't finished the task of killing absolutely every single mob in the game and shape-shifting into them. So over the next couple of weeks, that's what I did. I went out getting absolutely everything. I mean, look at this guy. I'm a little seal right now. What sound does the seal make? No, that's pretty terrible. Anyway, I became a tropical fish. I also became a little puffer fish. We were on to 67 different mobs, but we weren't finished. Check out this little dude, a parrot. I could now become a parrot. That is so cool. So I was in a jungle biome and there were plenty of things in here that I hadn't seen so far in my 100 days. Number 69 was an ocelot. Then on to number 70, we got this cockatiel? This little dude. It's basically a parrot, just a different version. He's pretty cool. And then I had to kill a panda. I felt pretty bad about this, but number 71 was pretty epic. I mean, look at me, I'm a panda. I can eat bamboo now and have a great time. But I had to keep on going. I went to a desert biome next, and it actually took me forever to find rabbits. I don't know why, but I did. I found rabbits, then I got some husks, and things were going pretty well. I did find this temple, and it was littered in more loot, and I kind of got distracted. I realized I don't need any of this stuff, but I was still getting it. I don't know why I was doing it. This is what happens in Minecraft. There was also these switches. This one said do not press, so of course I pressed it. You might notice in the bottom left it opened up a hatch, but I didn't see it, and well, yeah, basically I just pushed the other button down and it exploded. Okay, I don't know why I showed you this bit, but yeah, I always get sidetracked and this is what happens. We had to move on, people. I had to unlock every single mob in the game. So I went down, found a mine shaft after a couple of days and got myself a little bat. He was number 74. And then I found a mushroom island. After searching for about 5 days. Initially an hour and 20 minutes or something IRL. I mean, it took forever. But these little fungus guys were there. The red fungus, I got them. And then I got myself a little mushroom. He was number 76, so I could, well, turn into a mushroom if I wanted to. Or a little brown fungus guy. I don't think I actually did, but... Alright, it was now into an ocean biome. Got myself a dolphin, which was pretty cool. This guy was super fast underwater. Then I got topside again and found a donkey and a mule. Are they not the same thing? I didn't know Minecraft had mules and... Okay, number 80. We were, like, I mean, I'm a mule right now, and this is number 80. This is insane. Number 81, unfortunately, was a turtle. I don't know what it is about turtles, but, I mean, you feel so mean killing these guys. They're so defenseless and cute, and... Yeah, I just killed Tiny Turtle. I'm sorry. Alright, so it was day 99. I had 81 different mobs unlocked. I had no idea if I had them all, but I knew I had 81. I mean, that is a lot. I got some more blocks, tried to finish off this beacon, but unfortunately I did not have enough. I messed around a little bit this day and made a little pedestal for my dragon egg. No idea why, but looks cool. But I was pretty satisfied that I had gotten every single mob. I'm definitely missing a few. Oh yeah, this guy, the snow golem. I went and got snow, I did a thing, and I made a snow golem. This was number 82, yes! It kind of makes me think that I definitely forgot some. So guys, let me know in the comments below right now if you think that I have missed any mobs. Like any at all. One just came into my head right now. Oh yeah, I never got a fox. Okay, so it was day 100 and I just realized that I did not unlock every single mob. but pretty much most of them. 82 to be exact, which is absolutely outrageous. We completed all of our goals. We killed all of the mob bosses. It was an absolute epic adventure and I had so much fun doing it. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. A lot of work went into it, but I loved every second of it. So make sure you smash a little like rating. Let me know what your most favorite Minecraft mob is down below in the comments and any other ideas for 100-day videos that you have. Once again, thanks for watching. Hope you did enjoy. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. And yeah, just do the likey thing. You know what helps. You guys know what's up. But yeah, I'm an Ender Dragon right now. I'm about to go have some more Minecraft fun. Until next time, guys, I'm out. Peace! Flying is epic.